수업 실연을 시작하겠습니다. Okay, class, could you read out the unit title aloud again? What was it? Yes, healthy. It was healthy foods and happy life. And in this unit, what are we talking about, class? Yes, about food and our life. And before we start today's actual lesson, we will have some motivation time. So for this, we will see an interesting chart. Okay, click. And class, what can you see over there? What is the title of the chart? Right there you go. Top 5 favorite lunch menus in where? Right, Hyunyoung, in our schools. And can you see anything else? Nothing else yet. And let's talk about your favorite lunch menu. Hyunyoung, what is your favorite lunch menu? Oh, it is hamburger. Anyone else? Okay, Chohyun. Oh, your favorite food is pork cutlet. Any reasons for it? Because you like fried foods. Good, Chohyun. Like this, we have some our favorite foods for our lunch, don't we? Yes, we do. And we will have a small talk to think about. What? Yes, let's think about top 5 menus. Okay, so in pairs, talk each other and choose 5 favorite menus in our lunch. Okay, how many? What? 5 menus for our lunch. Can you start? Good. Now, yes, start. And time's up. And I see the front. Let's share what you got. So, what is your five favorite menu? Okay, Choyeon and Hyunyoung pair, can you do it? Yes. Pork cutlet, chicken, pizza, noodles, and maratang. That's interesting. Anyone to share your ideas? Any other pairs? Yes, Minje and Tae. Oh, almost same with Choyeon and Hyunyoung, but only one difference. What is the difference? Oh, your first one is, it is spaghetti. Okay, good. Like this, we have some 5 favorite menus, and aren't you curious about the actual results? So let's check the actual favorite menus. Click. So, class, what is the most favorite menu? Pork cutlets and yes, chickens. Like this, we all check our lunch menus. Good. Do you think your results and these results are similar? Yes. And then let's think about this. Do you think our lunch menu is helpful for our physical growth? Some of them looks fine, but some of them look so a little too greasy. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, I will give you today's topic. Can you read the topic aloud? What is the topic? Right, we will talk about our lunch menus, and we will make our lunch menu a little bit healthier. So let's read the lesson objectives aloud. And now we have our lesson objectives, and let's move on to the reading activity. Good. In reading activity, we will get some. Can you guess? For the reading activity, please turn to the page 71. And can you guess what will the reading has to be about? It will be about our food and how to make it healthier. Great. So for the first reading, we will try to find, as all the time, what do we do in the first cycle of the reading? Yes, Minje, we will find out main ideas. And to Can you find main idea by yourself? Okay, it sounds a little difficult. Okay, Jaewon, don't worry. So to find main ideas, I will give you a question that you can use to find the main idea. So this is the question for the reading. Try to find the answer for this. Good. Listen carefully. What should we do? What should we know for balanced diet? What was the question? Can you read it out again? What? Did you hear it? Can you repeat it? Yes. What should we know for what? For balanced diet. That's a good question, isn't it? If you find the answer for this question, you will find the main idea of today's reading passage. Okay, work individually and you will have 3 minutes to find the main ideas. Okay, so try to find the answer for this. Okay, and ready, start. All right. Class, very close. In 3, 2, 1. Now start. Stop. Let's share what you got. So, for what should we know for the balanced diet? Can you tell me out? Anyone to try? Yes? Sujang, go ahead. In order to have healthy diet, okay, keep going. In order to have a healthy diet, okay, the knowledge for what? Knowledge for what? What was it? Knowledge of the key functions. Oh, you said the knowledge of the key functions served by food. That's a good one, Chohyun. Key functions served by, yes, food. Yes, that's right. Key function, foods and key functions. That's the main idea for health diet. We need foods and their key functions for healthy diet. Alright. Now let's start today's second cycle. The reading for specific information. And class, can you guess what we'll try to find about? Okay, there you go. We will try to find about the foods and their key functions. There you go. And if you turn to the page 72, what can you find? Can you find this chart? Yes, you can. Can you find it? There you go. And you will fill this chart using while reading second time, okay? So try to find the answer for foods and their key functions as a detailed information. Okay, good. Are you ready to start? Right, I can see your eyes already, and let's start. Alright, pairs. Let me see 민식 and 현명. Oh, you find the functions for these foods and you find the functions for these one. I think you can share each other. Can you do this? Okay. Alright, class. Almost close in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's share what you got. What is the first food? I can hear you say salmons and nuts and many others. Good. And what is the key functions of these foods? There you go, Minjong. You said the brain power. And can you be more specific? How this food is good for our? How good this food for what? Why this food is good for our brain power? Because it improves our memory. That's good one. And what is the last food? Yes, it is. The last food is sweet potato. Sweet potatoes. And they are good for, yes, we checked all the details now. Okay, class, now we find it out that there are some foods and their key functions. Right, that's very good. And using this, let's make some new foods, okay? So, let's move on to the group discussion activity. Discussion activity. Right, class in group discussion, what did we do? Yes, we made our menus and what? New menus, and we think about ingredients, and lastly, yes, we create some reason why this menu is good. So very good. Now let's move on to the next activity, and we will have a writing activity. Are you ready? Good. Please turn to the page 74. Page 74. And let's think about what should we do. So class, what is the title of the material for? It is, yes, Choyeon, your suggestions for our lunch. So can you guess what do we write about? Right, Sunjong, we will write about our lunch, our school lunch, and what do we suggest? Yes, we will suggest some new foods. So, we'll suggest some new foods. And we thought about some new menus in previous activity, and we will use it for our suggestion. Good one. But isn't it sound a little difficult? Right. In that case, as always, what are you waiting for? Yes, waiting for the structure. And today, let's use the hamburger structure. Hamburger structure. Okay. So today we will use the hamburger structure. Can you guess how can we use this for today's suggestion? Right. First of all, for the first part and the last part, what do we use? Yes, you will use the topics and topics. What else? What about the part in between the hamburger buns? Yes, you will include many details. And for today, which details should be included and what topic are we going to talk about? Right, Minyoung. We'll talk about the new menu. So in the writing, you will suggest a new menu. So when you start the writing, you talk about, yes, write about the new menu. And how should you end it? Yes, you mention the new menu again. And let's think about the details. Which details can we include? Okay, what did we think about? Yes, we thought about ingredients. Yes, good one, Minjae. So you will let us know the ingredients. And what else? Ingredients, that was all. And their functions. Right, how their functions and any other. And you will include the reason for your suggestion. Right. And you will have three reasons. Reason 1, 2, 3. Okay. So when you think about the reason, you can think about, yes, ingredients and the functions. Yes, like that, you will use this structure to write your own suggestion. And do you need anything else? Right. Let me give you some conditions for writing. Okay, conditions. When you write, what should we include? Yes, as we talked about, you should include hamburger structure. So this is the conditions. First condition is you should include all the hamburger conditions, hamburger structure. So you should include the menu and how many reasons? Right, 3 reasons. You should include new menu and 3 reasons. What else? Anything else? Yes, you should try to follow this structure. Okay, so this is today's conditions, and just in case, can you do it? Oh, you need some more hints. In that case, let me show you my example. Click, and what can you see there? Yes, I suggested kimchi fried rice with some eggs. And you can find reason one and the conclusion. You can refer to this when you need some hints, okay? Now, we will have some time to write our suggestion. Are you ready to write? Good. And just let me know if you need any hint, and you can help each other. We will have 10 minutes for this. Are you ready? Good. And start. Okay. You need some hints for the words. Oh, the protein, and you. Which expression do you want to know? Okay. Whether you use protein or glucomins. These words looks a little difficult, but you can use it. Okay, go ahead. For the hamburger structure. In the topic and in the ending, yes, you should mention the food again. What is the difference? Yes, for the first part, yeah, do you understand? Good. And now, class, very close, and let's stop. Now, I saw many interesting ideas, and for this time, let's have a peer evaluation time. Peer revision and peer evaluation time. So here is a worksheet for peer evaluation, and make sure each one of you get the worksheet. Let me see. Alright, all of you got the worksheet. And can you tell me what can you see in the worksheet? Yes, there is a checklist. And what is the first checklist, Hyunyoung? Yes, it says new menu. And you can find the checklist that looks like these templates. Yes. And what can you find as the checklist? Yes, it says the menu, new menu, and what else? Yes, you can find 3 regions. And what is the last one? Yes, whether you follow the organization. And is that all? Okay. And when you check, how can we evaluate our friend's writing? Yes, as for the menu, if you can find menu is very interesting, you can give a perfect. So checked perfect. And what about 3 reasons? If your friend's writing have all 3 reasons, you will get perfect score. But if you think some of the reasons are not very good, overall they are good. But if you find anything if you have anything to improve, you can give. If your friend's writing have good reasons, you can give the perfect score. And overall good with only minor misses, you can give good. Or you can, if you can find many misses, you will check what right need to work. Okay, the last one, the organization. If you can find your friend writing follows this structure very well, perfectly, check the perfect. Okay. This is how you check your checklist. And what else can you find in the worksheet? Yes, there are comment parts. What do we do for the comment parts? Right, Dahyun, you will write what you liked about. For example, I love your sentences like this. You can give some good comments for your partner's writing, okay? Any questions? Okay. For the menu, you can check perfect, good, or need to work. Is it clear? Good. Now, exchange your writing with your partners, and we'll have time to read and evaluate, okay? Let's give your partner good advices, okay? Are you ready? And let's start. Yes, we will have 5 minutes for this activity. And class, time's up. Now, we will have a speaking activity. Now we will have some small talk. Try to explain why you evaluate in certain way. And now you give your worksheet, your evaluation form and worksheet to your partner and explain each other why you check in your way, okay? And start and time's up. Okay, class. Now let's move on to the final draft writing. 이상입니다. 추워서 못 걸나? 왜 이러지? 벌써